That is...
What? What happened? She's already missing her eye. Did they found her? In the forest? And I have no time remaining. Great, which means I need to go back here again. Yay! But this time I know what I need to do, so it shouldn't be that bad anymore. I'm just going to save a good timing for the end, and everything should turn out okay.
Hitomi. I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains.
Without an eyeball.
And you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
Well?
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
Really? You're actually going to tell me the truth? After so many parts? I'm going to get the truth? Yes! It is time! 18 years ago. Baby! Well?
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Well?
Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
Oh no.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
Oh no. Wait a minute. So Iris was So was Iris' father? Seriously?
There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble.
As if he's going to believe that.
But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
What? A GPS thingy.
It's a GPS transmitter, just to be extra safe.
Like MoMA.
I really don't think I'll need it.
Just take it along. It's not like it's going to hurt
But
you.
okay, if it'll make you feel better.
No.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate. but we could guess what happened.
So probably killed her. I mean, her body is pretty much clear that she gave birth, right? At least she looks pregnant. And then she tried to go away. But so wouldn't let that happen. Or rather, the other person wouldn't let that happen. Wait, so didn't he try to stop it? Who is that? Who was that? About the killer?
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right?
Yeah.
But that's not true.
And who killed him?
Monica
Her.
was killed by Saito Sejima,
Saito?
the son of So and his late wife.
But what soul called me his son? I? Killer? No, what? No. No, 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 no.
Saito
I'm
was
not a
12 at
killer.
the time.
I'm not a killer.
12?
That is not a killer.
Yes.
It can't be.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
What the hell? Who told you this?
Renju told me.
And
But
how
you
does
said
he
wasn't
know?
there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
My
How
God.
did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
God. What did So say to Manaka?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
And what happened after the
So
murder?
contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
And the rest of the story?
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home, but we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
And that would be... probably not important, but still. So that's why they were in the forest, and that's where they found the body. And Renju preserved her body, right? Oh God.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
For long.
We good here?
Yeah, cover her.
Just a minute.
What? No! Why?
Beautiful.
You sick son of a...
The Kumakura people covered Monica's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
No!
Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
And what? Do you think they're going to help you? So is on the other side of that call, you know that.
No, we can't. not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of.
After all, you worked with them, right?
Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be... gone.
No.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child, and I believed him. We had to protect Monica's baby. We had to, no matter what.
Okay, I understand.
I decided to trust him.
And that's why he always watched over Iris all this time. He protected her in school. He protected her during the work. He watched
couldn't
over
leave
her
Monica's body
condition
in the
all this
forest.
time. Oh god.
We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry. I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
But how did Zo figure that out? I mean, he knew that she would also be here, right?
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
God. What is if that is really the killer? But he doesn't have any memories about that, right? What the hell? Oh, I'm playing Hitomi right now. Monika's baby, sleeping soundly. She has a sweet scent, a scent that touches the bottom of my heart. A cute, sleepy face. Oh god, Renju! Renju, about to kill her! God damn it!
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica.
Who?
So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only...
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment.
What about the birth certificate thing?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of.
Good.
You look worried.
I feel like... I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, You will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
Ah, now I get it. So that was the reason why Renju was so busy all this time. Why he never had a chance to take care of Mitsuki. And that is also the reason why he believed that Choco would naturally love her daughter. It all makes sense slowly. Maybe Renju wasn't a bad guy after all.
How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, and the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monika uses the character for love, and Monika reminds me of Monoko, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And eye, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected.
Of course. You never have a
Waking up
wink
in
of
the
a
middle of
sleep
the night to change
for the next few
diapers or
years.
feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep, and I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed.
And if that fails again, you had to repeat it over and over and over again until it's 7 AM in the morning and you are like, shoot, I need to get up for work.
After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would
Oh
creep
my
in through the
god, I
windows.
knew it. Ah, you
all
poor
that,
girl.
I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mama, woof, woof.
Aww.
Mama, omelet, omelet. Sweepy, up. Mommy, I won race today.
Nice.
Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing. Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy! Do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world! Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
Oh!
I knew it.
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
Aw, she's so
I
sweet.
would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monika that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monika's body to the police, so would be punished by the law, and the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father, and even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris, but...
But? What changed your mind? Is it her sickness? Is it the fact that Soul
Fate
did
can
something
be
again?
cruel.
Huh?
God used other means to take Iris from me.
The tumor. No.
In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you.
Yeah.
What I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Finally! I'm going to...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Oh, she did mention that.
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
But that would cost millions. That would cost a lot of money.
Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money, but I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Soul Tsujima.
That's why you that's why you had contact with him, right? That was the whole reason why you talked to him in the first place. Because you don't like him at all. Interesting.
2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived...
Then...
He walked over to the workbench.
You prepared the scene. You prepared everything in order to shock So.
Where I had laid Monica's body.
Oh my god.
He lifted the cloth and looked down.
My god.
He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
God.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
God, Hitomi, you are very clever. That was a good plan.
Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
And then I came along, right?
I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back, but then something unexpected happened. I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
Well, what did you expect? She looks exactly like Iris. I mean, come on. I was losing consciousness. My head feels fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Aiba did the thinking. I mean, talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions.
Okay, I
Date,
will.
snap out of it.
I heard Aiba call for me and came to. Oh god, Hitomi! Why did Rohan remove her eye? I mean, come on! That's messed up!
I have no idea.
Continuation Sunday's event.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monica's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
How comes nobody found that body after we investigated that place twice in 2 different parts?
Makes sense.
I mean, come on, the time flow. I was at that spot like 3 times already.
The body when they arrived on the scene.
Oh my god.
It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts. Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris. The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple.
Okay, did you tell Renju about blackmailing him?
No, I did not.
Why not?
All of this was my idea.
Why? Why? Renju's your best ally, right? Please summarize for me.
There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago.
Yeah, I pretty much understand as well.
However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami.
That is true. There is no connection whatsoever to that event and Shoko, aside of the fact with the child and Renju. Renju being friendly with the child and taking care of the child instead of her and her child. Maybe there was some kind of fight in between Renju and Shoko or something. Either way, it's not really that directly connected to this scene. But, in the last part, we got this hint about body switching, which is probably related to Shoko.
Her murder was just
in some cases. It has to be. I mean, there is a killer chain. The killer killed each other, probably. It has to be. Doesn't make sense otherwise.
Or are these 2 separate cases?
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So.
Yeah.
We can think about it later.
Right.
More importantly,
we need to find Iris for a treatment. I headed for the exit.
Wait.
Huh? What's wrong?
Where are you going?
I'm trying to find Iris and Renju.
To look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Yeah.
Do you know something?
Yes.
What? How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
Oh no, Ma!
That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
But why would he threaten her?
Either way.
It doesn't make sense. Wait, I had to... Maybe... No.
Iris is in danger right now.
No. I'm going to keep that thought right in my head. You stay in there, thought. So he told me, I'm going to look for your daughter
The
if you
voice
tell me
asked
more.
for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
He did what?
With me?
Why?
Yes.
The culprit knows me?
How the heck does...
It must be Renju. What location?
Well... He told me.
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Pewter? Boss?
Date. Run.
I mean, I know Pewter is
Boss!
connected with Renju. But what the hell? Pewter!
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monika's murder.
Monika? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right?
Right.
If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
But I thought you loved Renju. What the hell, Pewter?
So Sejima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation, as of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
What?
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Do I even have a
Iva,
choice?
can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3,
What?
2,
What?
1.
What? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Pewter has a gun pointed at me. And I broke his arm. Oh, great. Why didn't you remove the gun? Are you stupid, Date? Why would you leave the
Now tell
gun
me,
with him? Oh my god.
Where is the location?
Well,
I can't tell you.
why?
Why not?
I thought I'm supposed to go with you.
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you?
Probably.
But if I don't go with you...
Then...
Alright, take me there.
Okay, that's also fine. I'm going to protect you with Iva. Where are we going anyway? Where? What are we doing there? Second question? Huh? Oh god. Oh no. Well, I'm not... Oh no. Oh no, that's the spot with the second sync machine. Oh no. Iris died here the last
I know this
time.
place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
I knew that. How did I know that? Because I already was here. Like, last ending, Iris ending. The corner of my mind were aching.
Date, I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory. They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter? Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights. I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time. I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Pewter will be able to access Wadjet, my core programming. He would be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Doctor. They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours.
Oh my god, Iva!
Or else, I will cease to exist.
Now we have a time limit. Great! Great! Hitomi, we have 4 minutes. 4 hours, I mean.
Nothing. Just...
Alright, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
4 hours. It's fine. That should be plenty of time. You say that, but somehow I have the feeling this is going to be a close call. I gripped my revolver and got moving. Oh god. Are you ready, Hitomi? I'm not sure if you are able to fight at all.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
This is going to be quite a struggle. Oh no, oh no. Who is it going to be? Who's my enemy? Huh?
Is that...
Hello? Renju!
Renju?
What? Number 89! What are you doing here? I thought you were a nice guy. And now you shocked me. What? 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 You locking me out? Are you serious? No way! No way! You did not just do that. You did not just do that to me. You cannot just lock me out. That's not fair. That's not fair. What the hell? God damn it. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Locked. Great. Thanks. Thank you very much, number 89. Oh! 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 Okay. You know what? I'm going to be mean and going to make a cut here. Now that we finally unlocked another interesting part, even though the other part got cut short right after getting shocked by number 89. Anyways, in the next part, we're going to finally see what's behind the first lock and what happened with Boss. I really need to know what happened with Boss, and I need to get the full story of number 89, which we're going to see in the next part. So I hope you guys had fun with this part, and see you in the next one. Bye!